Hello and welcome to this short video tutorial on the Hours Tracking Resource. Let's get started. So we developed a tool to help team members track and manage their time daily for payroll. And in this example, you can see we have a demo district listed up top and team member name. Now each team member will have their own workbook for each of the districts that they work in. And on the far left-hand column here, we have a date field. Now, the first day of the pay period will always fall on the 1st or the 16th of the month, and the last day of the pay period will always fall on the 15th or the 30th, with the exception of those months that have 31 days. Now, as you begin to update the sheet with your time, your total hours will accumulate by date, and you'll have a grand total for the pay period listed here. And in this example, we're tracking time spent for the November 1st through the 15th pay period. Now we want to track time spent on 4 activities: session prep hours, recovery, Saturday supervision, and miscellaneous. And we want to track time spent by session date. And you can see we have multiple session dates listed within the sheet. And you can change the dates as necessary. So let's input some demo data and see how the hours tracking resource works. So let's assume it's the first day of the pay period, it's November 1st, and we're working on recovery for the 1029 session. So we have 4 hours of recovery. We have 2 hours of session prep for the 11-5 session, and 1 hour of session prep for the 11-12 session. And you can see we have a grand total of 7 hours for November 1st. So let's input a few more data points. And let's assume that we have some Saturday supervision hours for the 5th. Maybe it's 5 hours, and then some recovery hours afterwards. And then maybe I have some Saturday supervision hours on the 12th. And you can see that your time is tracked by date on the far right-hand column, and then by activity down low for each of the session dates. And you can see you have a grand total of 50 hours for this particular pay period, and you can see the breakdown by date listed here. And lastly, at the bottom, we have a section where you can indicate the number of school sites participating. So let's fill that out real quick. And when you're ready to submit your time for payroll, everything's organized nicely, just as it appears on the ECS Hours submission form. And again, we're tracking time spent by session date and the 4 activities. And I would recommend printing this sheet out. You can go to File, Print, and print it in the landscape format. And it'll print nicely for you on 1 page. And you can see that here. Now, when you're ready to track your hours for the next pay period, you can simply duplicate the sheet and rename it. And this will be for the 16th through the 30th. And you can remove the hours spent on the previous pay period, and you can update the session dates as needed. And you can update the number of school sites running as well. Well, thank you for watching. We hope you find value in the hours tracking resource. If you have any questions, please email support@arcprogram.com. Thank you.